Alright, are we recording? Are we recording? Hello. Hello, this is your Uncle Nutso. And this is my analog podcast, episode 3 or some shit. I don't know. I think it's episode 3. Anyway, you can't spell laughter without the band that's playing in the background. That's right, you can't spell laughter without slaughter. They're the most fun that you're going to have listening to 80s hair metal. You cannot spell laughter without slaughter. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what they're a hoot. They're a goddamn good time. Listening to some slaughter. If you actually listen in the background, you will know that I am not joking. This is the Stick It To You album. This is some fucking hair metal. Why not? It's not all fucking sad indie rock with me. It's not fucking like Morrissey every other goddamn second. Like, yes, I do listen to Bauhaus. And I listen to The Cure, and I listen to fucking sad fucking shit. Oh, yeah. I own a copy of Land of Rape and Honey by Ministry. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. I should know better, but I fucking don't. Oh, this fucking house, they fly the American flag and a Donald Trump flag. Like, do you know how fucking stupid that is? Like, okay, you know how you shouldn't fly a Confederate flag and an American flag? Because, like, the Confederacy left America. That was their whole deal. They're like, well, if what it means to be America is that we can't have black people be our slaves, then we don't want to be America. They're like, we don't want to have any part of a country where we cannot legally own black people. That's what they fought for. That's what they fought for. And they fucking left the country to do it. That's what it means to secede. It means you fucking leave the country. It means that you fucking, like, are no longer affiliated with that other country. So, like, when that other country is the U.S. of goddamn A, you know, the stars and stripes and shit, that's the moment at which flying stars and bars is fucking, like, it's stupid. It's goddamn stupid, right? But you know these fuckers exist. It's like, yeah, top flag, U.S. of A. Second flag, stars and bars. Third flag, fucking, like, I mean, I'm not going to pretend it's not a Trump flag lately, but, like, fucking, it'd be like Dale Earnhardt or some fucking NASCAR shit. And then after that, fucking Trump flag, at least. Like, if not a full-on fucking swastika, for crying fuck's sake. I mean, god damn it. Like, what fucking year is it? Like, I swear to God. Oh, hold up, I'm getting a phone call. Phone call! Okay, for a moment there, I was holding in one hand this fucking micro cassette recorder, and in the other hand, I was holding my telephonic communicator, my cellular telephonic communicator, and I was taking some cellular telephonic communications, the voice variety. I wouldn't take the text variety. Not while fucking driving, anyway. I mean, I'm not a fucking maniac. Anyway, but if I could get it hands-free. But because I had been listening to music it wanted to put the call over the fucking speakers, but I don't have a microphone on the fucking other end of that, and so it always turns into like, wait, I can hear you, why can't you hear me? And so like I'm fumbling with the phone, trying to figure out how to get it to come out the phone speaker. Oh, fuck you! That guy has a fuck Biden flag. Like, these fucking Havasu morons. I swear to fucking Christ. Like, they're fucking stupid. They're fucking dumb. I'm sorry. If you support Donald motherfucking Trump in 2022, you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry, that's it. That's it. If you are fucking enthusiastic in your support of Donald fucking motherfuck buttfuck humpy fuck lumpy fuck slumpy dumpy dumpy fuck fuck Trump, then you have an IQ which has to be measured with a goddamn dipstick and a dirty fucking rag, okay? Do you understand me, you fucking idiot? Like, I swear to Christ, like, look, I know people who voted for Trump. Who doesn't? Who does not know people who voted for Trump? Because, like, here's the fucking long and the short of it, is that, fuck my ears. I got it, like, shit. They gotta pop and they won't pop and now it hurts. Fuck me. God damn it. Life of ear problems is what I fucking get, I guess. Anyway, hey, so, here's the shit. So, yeah. Fucking, I know people who voted for Trump, family members who voted for Trump. As a matter of fact, I would be willing to argue that more family members voted for fucking Trump than voted for fucking Biden in the last election. You know? And like, fuck me, like, that's rough. There's always going to be conservatives, there's always going to be liberals, that's going to be a divide forever, but we don't have to be so fucking divided over it, like, because what's a fucking conservative? It's someone who, because of their religious beliefs, doesn't think that things should change in a way that's not in strict concordance with their religion. And it's like, I'm sorry, fuck you a little bit, because, like, if I don't believe the same thing that you do, then I shouldn't have to live by it according to the law, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should just be able to find a middle ground, because even when you're dealing with fucking atheists and agnostics and fucking non-believers of a bunch of different stripes, like, what do you get? Well, what you get? Oh, that's right, the fucking monster truck rally is today. Forgot about that shit. I'm like, why are there so many cars out here? It's because there's a monster truck thing today. Fucking A. That's weird. I didn't think about that we got enough fucking rednecks to have monster truck shit. But I mean, it's not just rednecks, like fucking, you know, my colleague right next door, he's more liberal than I am, and he's there right now, like that's where he is, because he bought tickets, because I heard him talking about it. Anyway, that's his weekend plan. His girlfriend dumped him. She's a bitch. She's not being an adult about this. Like, she'll dump him, but she won't dump him, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to just ghost him, which is fucking bullshit. Like, you're an adult. If you don't want to be with him, then just tell him. He gave you, like, he asked the question to you directly. Like, he said, from what it sounds like, you do not want to be in a relationship with me anymore. And all she had to do was say yes. And like, does that make you the bad guy? Yeah, it does. You're the dumper, you're not the dumpy, you're the bad guy. You have to take that some of the time. Like, okay, but like, even in being the bad guy, you have to realize that like, you can do the bad guy thing in the nice guy way. Like, you don't be a fucking bitch about it and like try and steal half his shit when you move out to take that job that you were acting like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna take it, you know, but you fucking had already accepted that shit. And like, and then you being all like, oh, but I want us to stay together, I just don't want to be physical with you anymore. Like, what? The fuck is that all about? Hold up, I gotta get some ice, I'm getting parched. Yeah, but don't pull this shit that's like, oh, I love you, like, you're my best friend, and like, I wanna stay with you, but like, don't you fucking touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't get that dick near my pussy. Okay, maybe tomorrow, like in the middle of the day for no goddamn reason, I'll fucking make you do it. But I'll make you do it with no kissing, like I'm a goddamn high-end call girl. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Either do it or don't, you know? And then, like, fucking, yeah, because why can't the guy also want kissing? Like, guys don't want it to be romantic? Like, fuck you. Like, most guys actually do. Like, there is an entire class of fucking paid-for sexual experience called the girlfriend experience, and that's like, it's a whole thing. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, there was that fucking reality show about the cat house, the fucking burlesque, no, not a burlesque, a fucking, what do they call it? It's a whorehouse. It is the place where prostitutes do their business, but I can't think of the, like, polite term for it. I know that they don't want to be like, hey, you're a bunch of fucking whores at this goddamn whorehouse, you fucking whore. You fuck for money. Which, like, fucking is a thing that you can do and nobody gives a fuck. Except for the person who's fucking you at the time. And like, selling shit, you can sell your goddamn soul to Satan, and you know, only the people who don't own your soul are gonna give a fuck about it. Like, oh, but that's your soul, and you're like, yeah, but it's mine to fucking sell, to use as I want. They're like, oh, you're gonna go to hell, and it's like, yeah, well, you're gonna be in heaven, so I don't want to be anywhere near that fucking place, for fuck's sake. Anyway, god damn it. So, you can sell your fucking soul. Oh, is this live? Live version? Oh yeah, live and acoustic. Yeah, there we go. Live and acoustic of the semi-religious power ballad. Like, what? Like, she talks to angels or some shit? No, wait, this is not that. I know that that's coming up. It's all of a sudden rocking out, so it's not acoustic, obviously. I'm a fucking moron. This is your Uncle Nutso, and I'm a fucking moron. Anyway, always remember that, boys and girls. I'm your Uncle Nutso, and I am a fucking moron. More on this later. Anyway, so like, you can fuck whoever you want, and however many at a time, that's your own goddamn business. As long as everyone is an adult and is consenting, we're kind of like, fuck away. Don't do it in public where children can see, and don't fucking sell it on the internet without the consent of all parties. Like, there we go. Fuck away. Fuck away. And selling, we're like, you can buy and sell on the idea that an imaginary currency kept only on computers might increase in value because more people might do the same thing you're doing right now in the future. Like, you can buy and sell that, okay? Do you understand? Do you understand how ridiculous our monetary exchange is, okay? So, like, you can take your pussy and slide it down on top of however many dicks at a time you want. Just fucking, like, twist them up like a goddamn candy cane and sit on the whole fucking stack. Like, you know, who gives a fuck? It's your fucking pussy, you do what you want. Or if you're a guy who takes dicks, fucking put them up your asshole. I don't give a fuck. Like, fucking dock him. You're cut, he's uncut. He slides his, like, gnarly aardvark over your shit and fucking jerks both of you off with his fucking turtleneck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking fine. Who gives a fuck? But if you charge someone a goddamn nickel for one of the greatest feelings in the fucking world, like, if you charge them a goddamn nickel to do them the biggest favor that anyone can do for anyone else, and somehow it's a crime? What? Look, I don't have to pay for it. I've never paid for it, and I'm sorry, like, I'm not trying to be all high and mighty. Would I pay for it? If I was single and it had been a while, like, who knows? Who fucking knows? You know? Like, back when I was religious, no, but I thought about it sometimes. I'm like, well, I can't get one of these nice girls to do it, which, by the way, come to find out later, a lot of the nice girls were doing it. They just figured out how to not feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I could have been elbow deep in nice girl pussy, and I didn't fucking do it because I was worried that an imaginary man in the clouds would frown at me. Anyway, I spent a lot of good years that way, and I'm trying to make up for it now with monogamy and light drug use. Anyway, yeah, that's right. This episode features monogamy and light drug use. Anyway, so, yeah, like, last week I was, like, yeah, me and the missus were enjoying some copulation, as two fucking married people might do. And it was a great time. It was a great time. Like, I loved it. I loved it better than I loved any of the times back when we were younger and thinner, and, like, people would see our, like, wedding photos and be like, oh, I bet you two, like, bumping uglies would be pretty goddamn pretty. And it's like, yeah, but you don't get to see that version. If you want to stop by and peek through the window, I mean, who's fucking stopping you? But, like, you're not going to see, like, young, tight flesh. You're going to see little bits of sags and puckers and drooples. But you know what? I'll tell you this for goddamn sure. Like, that's two people having goddamn fun on a level that you're not. Like, so fuck you. Like, you think you're so great. Like, we flew to the goddamn moon and back, and you, like, when you do it, you are firmly terrestrial. Like, fuck you. You don't know what we get into. Anyway, so yeah, me and the missus, two married people in their middle ages, flying to the moon on some goddamn fucking. Anyway, that's what you have to look forward to, kids. Monogamy. It's pretty fucking great if you can manage to do it right. You just gotta fucking stay friends and, like, also enjoy fucking, and then you'll get to do both, and it'll be a wildly, like, valuable relationship that will, like, keep you sane and help you, like, have something to wake up to in the morning and live for in your fucking goddamn life. When everything else gets so fucking miserable, you think about putting in a bullet in the back of your fucking skull. And you think about like, oh, I've got that relationship with that person that I get to fuck every now and again, like, and we love each other, and like we do shit for each other, and it's nice, like, and we understand each other, and she's like good for my mental health, and I'm like good for her mental health, and it's like fucking, yeah, that's good. And then we get to get naked and fuck each other? Like, okay, sign me up. That sounds delightful. It's a good goddamn time. I think monogamy gets a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Monogamy. Look, I know I started with the Trump flag bullshit, and I could do a fucking hour and a half on, like, after all the crimes he committed, all the shit he talked, the fact that he started a goddamn insurrection. Like, see, I know people who voted for Trump in 2020 because they were like, well, he did do the Supreme Court like we hoped, and so we'll probably get fucking abortion taken away, which is like, that's something they really care about, and I understand why they care about it. Because, like, even though Louis C.K. turned out to be a fucking asshole, that bit he did about, like, either it's, like, taking a shit or you are murdering a baby, that's actually on point. Like, on the one hand, they're like, you could take a shit and flush it and nobody cares where the shit goes. And then the people on the other side are like, you are murdering babies. Babies that were like minutes ago they were with Jesus in heaven. And then you stabbed a goddamn knife through their heart and you chucked their little bodies away in a plastic bag. Fuck you. You know, like, either it's taking a shit, wipe twice when you're done, make sure the paper comes out clean, or it's fucking baby murder. Alright. So, yeah, people were on board with Trump for that shit. But, like, the minute he's like, you know what? I'm not so much about democracy, and I wish that this were a fucking dictatorship instead. I wish I were actually like Vladimir Putin, who I talked so kindly about. And now we're seeing what kind of a man Putin was all along, and he's a fucking war criminal. And so, like, everyone who like sat through Trump being like, oh, why shouldn't I get along with Putin? He's great. And now we see like mass graves and shit. The man is a fucking mass murderer of civilians who didn't mean him any goddamn harm. Like, they were just living their lives. They didn't even join NATO. They didn't even say they were gonna join NATO. Like, I don't know why you're so fucking afraid of NATO. That just shows that you're a weak man. Fuck you, Putin. And you know what? Fuck Trump. Like, you talk about, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, let's go. Man, I won't say the swear words. I will say words that sound like the swear words I want to say. I'm a little baby. Me. My mommy changes and powders my bum. Ooba-gooba-doo. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Get fucked. I swear to Christ. Anyway, so, like, for goddamn crying out loud, after fucking January 6th, when he tried to overthrow the government that had been in existence for over 200 goddamn years, like getting close to 250, and this motherfucker, like, well, I mean getting closer, it won't be for a while to 250, but like, anyway, regardless, fuck, I could do math, but like, our system of government, which has been so beneficial, oh shit, bad accident, holy fuck. Oh, goddamn. Oh shit, people on stretchers and shit. God damn. Alright. Take it easy through here. That fucking... Holy shit. They plowed into the side of a mountain, for fuck's sake. I hope everybody's okay. It's like 3 ambulances, 2 fire trucks, and a whole bunch of fucking cop cars. All the locals are coming out. Well, these aren't locals. These are upriver douchebags. Like, these are people who own, like, multi-billion-dollar homes on the riverfront. Like, yeah, think like tech dweebs with lots of money who buy up super fucking nice riverfront homes near a goddamn golf course. Think about the kind of people who do that. That's who's looking at this car wreck, which, like, was just regular people like myself. Like, clearly the car they crashed was not a fucking, you know, like, super nice brand new machine. It was definitely used and had seen better days, just like what I'm driving. Anyway, goddamn, but they plowed into that mountain. Okay, so, back to Trump people. They supported him through a lot of shit, and, you know, you just file it under, like, it was one of 2 things. Either they were like, well, this is the price we have to pay to get rid of abortion because that's how much we hate murdering babies, which, like, you set the price of your own soul. I don't get involved in that. That's your own fucking business. Like, I would wish that there would just be more of us than you, because I think we are more rational than you are. But, like, you know, you have your right to believe that. Like, that's fine, okay? Because that's the kind of country we live in. Like, we can't fucking be at our throats because some of us believe imaginary bullshit. Like, but I wish those of you who believe imaginary bullshit wouldn't be at my throat just because I fucking think that you should have to prove your imaginary bullshit before we have to, like, march lockstep to your fucking different drummer. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, regardless. But after January 6th, everyone that I know, like, all of them, except for one fucking asshole who, like, he's a fucking asshole. If you met him, you'd be like, who is this fucking asshole? And I would be like, oh, that's that fucking guy I'm related to through marriage. Anyway, so, yeah, but everybody else that I know who fucking, like, voted for Donald J. Drumpy Drumpface, they all turned their backs on him and were like, well, he should have been impeached for that shit because you don't try to fucking turn the country just because you have doubts about the vote, which these people, they have doubts about the vote. Why do they have doubts about the vote? Because they watch the fucking conspiracy theory propaganda network known as Fox News, who is like, I'm Tucker Carlson and I have a big forehead and I'm coming at you and I'm saying, like, Vladimir Putin does not force my family to fucking worship Satan and smoke marijuana. And Vladimir Putin does not force my family to burn crosses in the yards of fucking black families who, if I'm being perfectly honest, should go back to Africa. Like, because he's a fucking racist. And that's the fucking thing, is Tucker Carlson, like, actual goddamn Nazis who are alive today and identify themselves as motherfucking Nazis. Like, if you ask themselves, like, politically, how do you identify? And they're like, fascist, 1940s, you know? And you're like, what the fuck? That was a terrible time. They fucking murdered millions of people. Like, surely you've read about this. And they're like, no, that's what I'm going for. The murder of millions of people who do not deserve to be alive because me and my friends say so. Like, holy fuck. How do we let you people exist on the earth still? Like, you are a virus to the gene pool. And we can't, like, we shouldn't, if we care about our continued existence as humans, like, we should kill you proactively, not retroactively, like, just proactively take you out of the gene pool. Like, for everybody who can be talked into fucking that kind of racism, anybody who has that kind of a bent, just be like, well, then you don't get to reproduce. Like... And I don't mean fucking kill him, I mean chemically castrate him so that he's sterile, so that he can't fucking infect anyone, you know? Like, just that. Like, that's not that bad. That's neither cruel nor unusual, at least not according to the rules of the guy he fucking thinks is great. Anyway, for fuck's sake, actual goddamn Nazis. And he's broadcasting on regular goddamn cable television, like in the low goddamn channel range, you know, of like the basic tier package shit. You know, this isn't like some crazy like, oh my god, you go up past the 37 million shopping channels and you get to this fucking guy and he's talking crazy bullshit. Like, no. We're talking first 100 channels, you will find whatever your cable company's listing for this shit is, and it'll be like number 34, Fox News, Tucker Carlson spreads white supremacy bullshit for free. Like, he doesn't need the money. He's a very wealthy man already. He's doing it for the love of the game. He just loves the sound of his own smarmy voice and, like, the sound of lies bouncing off the back wall. He's a fucking asshole, and every lie he tells, all he hears is like, and that's a tax break for me, and that's a tax break for me, and that's a tax break for me. Ka-ching, ka-chingity ching. Anyway, like, fuck me in the ass. So this guy gets to spread neo-Nazi propaganda on regular cable television. The, like, basic package shit, and he's spreading propaganda. These people with the Jeep okay? Oh, they just out of gas, alright. Just checking, making sure people okay, because that one accident was pretty bad. I gotta get some ice, hold on, and I'm also close to home. My mistake, I've eaten all the ice, but I did pass another cop headed to that accident. Yeah, that's how bad it is. Now we got cops from both ends, because it's in, you know, solidly in the middle, in between, you know, Havasu and Parker. Anyway, so, yeah. What was I saying? So, Mother Mary, what was I saying? Mother Mary, sweet St. Joseph in a fucking open goddamn bathrobe, showing off his testes like they was a proud pig at a county fair. Anyway, so, yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, the fucking Tucker Carlson told them to believe that the vote was off, and he's a real-life goddamn Nazi, a white goddamn supremacist, and he's so fucking toxic, and he's, like, fucking normal. He's normal for the Republican Party right now. He's like baseline goddamn, like, not even that extreme. You know? Like, it's crazy. It is fucking nuts. Anyway, I don't think I closed that door hard enough. It's whistling a little bit. Anyway, So, for fuck's sake, what was I talking about? I don't know. I do not remember. No, I do. I was talking about Trump people. After January 6th, they were like, fuck that guy, even though they were suspicious about the vote, and they were only suspicious about the vote because the place where they get their news, because there's not a conservative fucking news source that tells the truth that you can watch on goddamn TV. You know, like, The Economist is a pretty fucking good source. You know, like, they pretty accurate on the fucking truth, right? You know, like, they're a good, high-quality source. And they lean right. They lean to the right. They have a right-leaning bent. It is well known. And, yeah, so a conservative publication that leans right, that also tells the goddamn truth, they just interpret it through a right-colored lens, you know, which is like what fucking PBS NewsHour does with a slightly left bent. Like, slightly left. Like, Judy Woodruff would be pissed if you accused her of anything more than a slightly left bent. Actually, she would probably prefer that you not think she has any bent whatsoever, but it's not true. Like, she is slightly to the left. Like, whatever. That's fucking normal. So, passing the casino. Yeah, we're going to be home before too long. Anyway, so, yeah, like, if there was a, like, TV news version of fucking, like, or even an NPR. Like, if there was a fucking, like, radio station that had, like, podcasts and shit that people could just listen to and have, like, sensible, goddamn, like, not fucking nutbag, just sort of like, hey, maybe we, you know, like, do some favors for small businesses and shit, you know, like, people like that, you know, who are like, yeah, I'm a Christian, so, you know, like, I just want to be looking out and making sure that, you know, that my rights as a Christian are not violated. Like, you can do you, live your life, do what you're going to do. Like, I'm not going to mandate my morals on you, but, like, I just still want to be able to do my shit, which, by the way, their shit is not even under attack, not even a little bit. And so they're going to be fine, and, like, but they're like, yeah, I just want to watch out for my shit, and, you know, fucking, like, maybe not tax and spend so much, maybe, you know, just cut the taxes, keep more in our pocket, and reduce reliance on government a little bit. Like, that would be fucking great. And, like, those people are fucking reasonable. You can talk to those people and be like, goddamn, like, that, you make perfect sense. I can talk to you all goddamn day because we have a slight disagreement. A slight fucking disagreement on, like, the interpretation of the facts. Not what the facts are, but, like, a slight difference in the interpretation of the facts. That's fine. Those are two people who could talk all goddamn day. Nobody's feelings are getting hurt. Nobody's calling anybody a Nazi or some shit. Like, everybody's getting along. It's fine. Like, but the people who are still like, oh yeah, you gotta stay on board with Trump. Like, you gotta stay on board with Trump after January 6th. No, that was peaceful protesting. Who cares that they killed people? Actually fucking killed officers of the law. You're the fucking Blue Lives Matter people, aren't you? You're like, oh, not Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter. Fucking, like, who cares about black people? I'm about police. I'm about people who chose a profession, not people who are a race. You know? A race which, according to statistics and logic, are fucking shot more often for literally no reason than white-type people. Like, I'm sorry, that's what the fucking statistics say. And if that's what the statistics say, then all of us, white, black, And every other race and culture ought to stop and say, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? That's some bullshit. Those are the police that we pay to serve and protect. Where's the serve? Where's the fucking protect? You shot a guy you pulled him over for speeding and then you shot him to death. He is no longer living because you murdered him, you asshole. Oh my God, like I can't even, like I seriously, it's a bit much. But yeah, like, so these fucking people, by the way, like, the regular ass conservative people who are like, no, I still want to vote Republican, I just don't want to vote for Donald Trump. Like, those are some normal goddamn people. Like, they're normal fucking goddamn people. They will be exploited by their fucking politicians who are fucking nutbags and jackasses, but, like, they don't control that. Like, you don't think that there aren't nutbags and jackasses in the fucking Democrat Party? Get the fuck out. The one uniting trait of Democrats is that we don't like our people, and neither do you. Like, Republicans don't like our people, we don't like most of them. Like, there's only a few that we like. Bernie we like. He's fucking entertaining as fuck, and he actually means what he says, which is fucking rare in Washington. And so, like, we're like, you mean what you say? Well, for fuck's sake, put her there, Bernie. Anyway, we like the AOC because she's like a Bernie Sanders, only she is young and Latina and attractive, and like, none of those things is a downgrade from Bernie, so like, yeah, you start with Bernie and add young, attractive Latina to it. Like, how am I supposed to feel about that? Sad? You know, like, no, it's fucking great. She'll be around and she'll be gorgeous for a long... She'll look fucking, she'll look like fucking, you know, a Hispanic Julia Roberts in a movie about how to fucking make government work for the people. Like, that, I want to watch that movie. Like, god damn it. Is that on C-SPAN? Do I just turn on C-SPAN and that's what I get? God damn it. Like, she's one of the ones that we fucking like. But there's a lot of them that we're like, fuck these assholes. And that's the thing that Republicans don't get, is that, like, they don't say enough, fuck these assholes. Like, the sane ones finally came around and said it about Trump, okay? Like, they finally came around and were like, okay, this fucking Trump character, we can't with this anymore. Like, this, no, not with this fucking guy anymore. Like, we cannot. This is the end of the line with this motherfucker. Like, as a matter of fact, fucking Kevin McCarthy said that after January 6th. Fucking Lindsey Graham said that after January 6th. Fucking, like, Ted Cruz was probably saying it after January the 6th. And Ted Cruz has his head so far up Trump's asshole, he can fucking smell KFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fucking disgrace, given the fact that Trump was like, I think Ted Cruz has a fucking ugly-ass wife, and I think his dad shot JFK. My Trump impression needs some work. Let's all agree. But anyway, after that, Ted Cruz was like, thank you, sir, may I have another? And could you put some stank on it this time? I want to feel it, daddy-o. Anyway, that's Ted Cruz. He's a goddamn disgrace of a human being. Anyway, so, for fuck's sake, the fucking point is that anyone with a goddamn brain or a soul fucking left Trump in the lurch after January 6th. So anyone who is still flying a Trump flag, you can fuck right off. Because the rest of us believe in democracy, you fucking moron. So you're either one of the following things. Either you're a rich asshole who's like, fuck democracy, I want to keep my fucking tax money. You know, I want to be like GE, paying no fucking taxes. I want to be like Trump, paying, like, I have students, fucking high school students, who pay more in a single fucking paycheck in taxes than Donald Trump, former president of the United States, paid in taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking insulting. He paid like $78 in taxes one year. It's a fucking goddamn disgrace. He walks around like, I make so much money, and my daughter's so hot, I want to touch my daughter on the ass. Go find that picture of him touching his daughter on the ass. A fucking picture. It's on the fucking internet, you can see it. His orange, crinkly little baby hand is touching his daughter on the ass. Anyway, bringing it back around. Like, enough of that shit, because that pisses me off. Let's talk about the good shit. Okay? Monogamy. Being married to the same person for long periods of time. It's fucking nice. It's the fucking best, as a matter of fact. The absolute motherfucking best. And why is it the best? It is the best because it's fucking lived in. It's like, you know, you have a favorite pair of shoes. Why? Because they're brand new? No, because they're lived in. And you put them on and you're like, oh, that's the shit. That's the exact shape of my fucking foot. That fits me exactly. It's like a soft fucking flannel. You know why? Because you've never washed it before? No, because you washed it until the edges are fucking smooth. You know? Like, it's fucking nice. Okay? That's the fucking point. Anyway, I am currently at my residence. I am home, where my fucking wife lives. And maybe tonight, you know, I might get lucky. And if I don't, like, I don't know, we're gonna have a fucking nice time, because I like spending time with her, because she's my life, she's my everything. You know, like, and that's more common. I don't know why fucking TV and all this shit is like, my wife is such a bitch, and I don't fucking like her, and blah, blah. Like, somehow that's great for television. Like, we're going to have the episode where we go bowling, and it's going to be guys against girls, and the girls are going to win, because we've all seen this fucking episode. God damn it. Anyway, hey, I got to get these worms inside. They're dying, and I had a great trip to Havasu. Can't wait to get these 2 episodes up on the internet. All right, this is your Uncle Nutso. Fuck you. Get fucked. Go fuck yourself.